Alex sat in the cockpit of his small shuttle, staring out at the endless black of space. The stars were bright, distant, and cold. Yet something about the emptiness made him feel alive. His mission was simple, at least in theory. Travel to Station Epsilon Nine, an old uncharted research facility on the edge of human-explored space, and inspect its systems. The station had been abandoned for decades, but satellite scans showed that its power core was still active. Humanity wanted to reclaim it. But rumors about its strange AI had kept most explorers away. As Alex guided the shuttle closer, the station came into view. It hovered in the void like a frozen jewel, its metallic surfaces reflecting faint starlight. Rust and age had touched its exterior, but there was something elegant about its structure, a mixture of human design and alien engineering. He adjusted his controls, docking with the station's main airlock. The moment he stepped inside, a quiet hum greeted him. The air smelled faintly metallic, with a hint of ozone. The hallways were dimly lit, and the soft pulse of the lights seemed to follow him wherever he went. He activated his flashlight, sweeping it across walls lined with old panels and screens, most of which flickered or displayed static. Alex felt a chill as he walked. Despite the station's abandonment, it didn't feel empty. Something seemed to watch him, a subtle presence that stirred at the edge of his senses. He reminded himself it was just the AI if it still existed, and that his job was to examine the station, not to imagine ghosts. He explored room after room. Laboratories were cluttered with equipment frozen in time. Storage areas contained sealed containers with strange alien symbols. Each discovery fascinated him, but his focus remained on the central systems, the heart of the station where the AI was rumored to reside. Finally, Alex entered a chamber that stood apart from the rest. It was large, round, and almost pristine compared to the other sections. In the center was a single bed, surprisingly simple, but strangely inviting, as if the room had been waiting for someone. He stepped closer, examining the bed. Its sheets shimmered faintly under the light, almost as if they were alive. He reached out, touching the surface. The material was soft, warm, and responsive to pressure. Before he could think more about it, a voice broke the silence. One bed, no rules. Alex spun around. A figure stood at the entrance of the chamber. She was human-sized but carried an otherworldly presence. Her hair shimmered faintly under the lights, and her eyes glowed with a soft, intelligent light. She moved with grace and confidence, as if she had walked these halls for years. Alex's mouth went dry. Who are you?" he asked, struggling to keep his voice steady. She smiled faintly, stepping into the room without hesitation. "Name's Lyra," she said. "I'm here to test the AI's adaptability, and maybe yours too." Alex hesitated. "Test me?" "Yes," she replied, climbing onto the bed. Her movement was fluid, confident, without fear. The AI doesn't respond to brute force. It measures trust, intuition, cooperation. Sharing this bed isn't what you think. It's a challenge. Whoever can trust another being, human or alien, can access the station's systems faster. It's unusual, but effective. The situation was strange, yes, but the logic behind it fascinated him. "So, we have to cooperate?" Lyra nodded. "Exactly. You hesitate. You fail. You trust. You succeed." Alex swallowed hard. He had never faced a test like this. Everything about the station screamed danger, yet the challenge intrigued him. Hesitation could cost him valuable data, and failure could trap him in the station forever. He took a deep breath and stepped onto the bed. The AI seemed to notice the change. The lights dimmed, and the walls shimmered, as if the station itself had exhaled. A soft, mechanical voice resonated through the chamber. "Trust detected. Cooperation sequence initiated." Immediately, the bed beneath them shifted slightly, adjusting their positions to maintain balance. Alex realized that the bed was more than furniture. It was a stabilizer, capable of responding to pressure, weight, and movement. He and Lyra were part of a test, and the bed was the instrument. The AI's voice continued. "Simulation begins. Adaptation required." Suddenly the room changed. Walls appeared to stretch, elongate, and rotate. What had been a simple chamber now resembled a maze. Panels lit up with symbols and patterns Alex did not understand. The bed moved gently beneath them. Guiding their balance as they tried to navigate the shifting environment, Lyra leaned closer to him. Don't overthink it. Trust your instincts. The AI responds to confidence, not hesitation. Alex nodded. He let go of fear and followed her lead. They moved as one, stepping in sync as the room shifted. Panels opened to reveal hidden pathways. Symbols flickered in sequence, forming patterns that they could decipher together. The first challenge came quickly. A section of the floor collapsed, revealing a dark pit below. Instinctively, Alex grabbed Lyra's hand. On 3, he said. Jump. Lyra nodded. 1, 2, 3. They leaped together, landing safely on the other side. The bed beneath them stabilized, and a section of the wall slid open, revealing a corridor leading deeper into the station. See? Lyra said, smiling. The AI tests courage as well as trust. You hesitated before, but now you acted. Alex exhaled, realizing the truth in her words. Each step forward required both mental and emotional effort. Brute force would not work here. Only careful observation, adaptability, and collaboration could succeed. The next room was darker, lined with consoles and screens that flickered erratically. Data streams streamed across them, forming puzzles that required both speed and logic to solve. Alex and Lyra moved quickly, each solving parts of the sequence while the other handled the next. Their synergy improved with every step, and the AI seemed to respond positively. As the walls shifted to guide them forward, at one point Alex almost made a mistake. A holographic corridor appeared, designed to mislead him into a trap. Lyra noticed it first, tugging him back. The AI is testing perception. It wants to see if you follow your instincts, or just what you see. He nodded, impressed by her insight. Together, they avoided the trap, moving into a chamber that looked almost peaceful compared to the previous chaos. Light poured in from a skylight above, illuminating a small console in the center. This is it, Lyra said. The first core access point. Solve this, and we get a major step toward understanding the AI. Alex approached the console, observing the symbols. They were alien, but followed patterns. Using logic, memory, and a bit of intuition, he pressed the sequences while Lyra guided him. After several tense moments, the console emitted a soft chime. The room stabilized, and the AI's voice returned, calmer this time. Access granted. Cooperation successful. Sequence 1 complete. Alex exhaled, relief washing over him. He looked at Lyra. I didn't expect it to be like this. Lyra laughed softly. Most don't. The AI is strange, but it's designed to teach respect for adaptability and trust. You humans think you're fragile, but you have a way of surprising even the most advanced systems. Alex smiled, feeling a spark of pride. He had not only survived the first test, but had also realized the unique qualities of humanity, courage, intuition, and the ability to cooperate under pressure. As they moved forward into the next corridor, the station seemed to hum with life. It was no longer a cold, abandoned place. It was a challenge, a puzzle, and an ally in its own strange way. The bed, once a symbol of tension and uncertainty, now represented partnership and progress. For Alex, the mission had become more than inspection. It was a journey to prove that humans, even alone on the edge of explored space, could adapt, survive, and thrive even in the face of alien intelligence. And so, the adventure had begun. Together, Alex and Lyra stepped deeper into Station Epsilon, unaware of the challenges ahead but ready to face them, trusting one another in a universe that demanded nothing less. Alex and Lyra moved deeper into Station Epsilon 9, their footsteps echoing through the long, metallic corridors. The walls shimmered faintly, reacting to their presence as though the station itself were alive. Each step brought new challenges, but also new opportunities to understand both the AI and one another. The next section of the station was unlike anything Alex had seen before. The hallway widened into a massive chamber, with walls covered in glowing panels that pulsed rhythmically. In the center floated a holographic map of the station, its nodes blinking and shifting. Alex could see pathways, some marked with warnings, others glowing invitingly. "The AI is showing us the layout," Lyra said softly. "But it's a test. Some paths are traps, some are real. We need to work together to choose the right way." Alex studied the map carefully. He noticed patterns. The blinking lights weren't random. They seemed to follow sequences that suggested safe routes. He pointed to one path. "I think this is the way. AI is testing our observation." Lyra nodded. "Good. Trust your instincts, but be ready for surprises." As they advanced, the floor beneath them began to shift. Panels rotated, forming platforms over a deep chasm. Alex felt his stomach drop but kept moving forward, concentrating on maintaining balance. The bed they had shared in the first chamber, now folded into a mobile unit, hovered slightly above the platforms, stabilizing their steps. Halfway across, a series of holographic obstacles appeared, walls of light that moved unpredictably. Alex's mind raced. He could jump, dodge, or use timing to move safely. Lyra moved beside him with confidence, signaling when to leap or pause. "Now," she shouted. As a wall of light approached, Alex leaped in perfect sync with her. The bed beneath them adjusted automatically, keeping them stable. They landed safely on the other side, panting but exhilarated. The AI's soft voice echoed in the chamber. Coordination observed. Progress approved. Emotional intelligence detected. Alex smiled faintly. "It's like it's learning from us." Lyra chuckled. "It is. The AI measures adaptability. Your courage, intuition, and quick thinking are being recorded. This station isn't just old human tech, it's a training ground for intelligence." As they moved further, the challenges increased. One corridor suddenly transformed into a zero-gravity chamber. Walls and ceilings shifted unpredictably, forcing Alex and Lyra to maneuver carefully. They had to grab floating handles, push off walls, and calculate trajectories to reach the exit. Alex realized that humans' unique ability to think creatively under pressure was giving them an advantage. While the AI's patterns were complex, they could be solved with reasoning, observation, trust in one another. In the middle of the zero-gravity section, Lyra hesitated. "Alex, I don't think we can reach the next panel together from here." Alex glanced around quickly. "We need to split briefly, then meet at the panel. We'll take the left side, you take the right. Use the bed stabilizers to guide your movement." Lyra nodded, and they separated, moving in different directions. Alex floated to a console suspended midair and worked quickly to input the sequence of commands he had observed earlier. Lyra did the same on her side, her hands moving with precision. When they finished, the chamber stabilized. Gravity returned, and the path forward opened. Alex exhaled, impressed. "You adapted faster than I expected." Lyra smirked. "I've been trained to think under pressure, you humans. You're unpredictable in a good way. That's why you survive." They laughed softly, the tension breaking for a moment. Despite the danger, they were starting to enjoy the challenge. The AI's tests weren't just obstacles, they were puzzles that required cooperation, trust, and clever thinking. Next, they entered a chamber filled with a series of holographic projections. These projections depicted scenes from different worlds, some alien, some surprisingly familiar. Alex recognized landscapes that resembled Earth's deserts, oceans, and mountains. "The AI uses memory and recognition now," Lyra explained. "It wants to see if we can identify patterns and connect them logically. Observation is key." Alex moved closer to one projection. It depicted a sequence of events: a human explorer, an alien structure, and a sudden collapse. He noticed small symbols in the background, matching markings they had seen earlier on the station walls. "Look here," Alex said, pointing. "The symbols repeat. They indicate the safe order of movement in the station. If we follow them, we can anticipate the AI's challenges." Lyra's eyes lit up. "Exactly, you're learning fast. That's what the AI wants. Adaptation, and understanding. Human intuition is rare in systems like this. This new insight, they continued, navigating corridors that twisted like a labyrinth. The AI increased its difficulty, creating illusions and false exits, but Alex and Lyra were prepared. They could distinguish reality from illusion by observing patterns, calculating probabilities, trusting one another's instincts. At one point, the AI tested their courage in a direct way. The chamber transformed into a vast void, with a single narrow walkway suspended above an endless drop. The bed floated along with them, but it wobbled as if unsure. Alex took a deep breath. "We go together," he said. "Step in sync." Lyra nodded. They moved carefully, one step at a time, matching each movement. The AI monitored their heart rates and stress levels, subtly increasing the difficulty. Gusts of simulated wind and shifting lights made the walk feel more dangerous than it really was. Halfway across, the bed tilted slightly, threatening to throw them off balance. Alex reached out instinctively, grabbing Lyra's hand. She tightened her grip, and together, they stabilized. "You humans are." "Fascinating," Lyra said quietly. "You feel fear, but you don't let it control you. You act despite it. That's why you survive where others fail." Finally, they reached the end of the walkway. The AI's voice resonated again. Courage, trust, and cooperation observed. Sequence to complete. Emotional intelligence verified. Alex leaned back, exhausted but exhilarated. "I never thought sharing a bed could lead to all this." Lyra laughed. "It's not about the bed, it's about trust. You've proven yourself capable of adapting, learning, and acting under pressure. That's what the AI measures." They moved forward, entering the next chamber. This room was different. It seemed quiet, almost serene, with soft light bathing the walls. In the center was a large console, connected to what appeared to be the AI's core system. "This is it," Lyra said. "The next test will determine if we can access the AI fully. It's a puzzle of logic, emotion, and cooperation." Alex approached cautiously. The console displayed a series of symbols, moving in complex patterns. The AI's voice spoke again. "Final test. Resolve the sequence together. Only complete cooperation will succeed." Alex and Lyra worked side by side. They identified sequences and predicted patterns, while she interpreted subtle changes in the symbol's behavior. Their combined efforts allowed them to input the correct commands, as the final symbol was accepted. The chamber hummed with energy. Lights brightened, and the AI spoke in a calm, almost approving tone. Access granted. Cooperation, courage, and adaptability confirmed. Human ingenuity verified. Alien partnership successful. Alex exhaled, a sense of accomplishment washing over him. "We did it," he said, glancing at Lyra. She smiled. "Das, and you've proven what I already suspected. Humans can adapt, think creatively, and face challenges with courage. You are extraordinary." The AI continued to stabilize, unlocking further areas of the station. Alex realized that this mission had become more than just an inspection. It was a demonstration of human potential. Every step, every decision, and every act of trust had proven that humans could survive and thrive, even in environments designed to test them to the limit. As they moved forward together, Alex felt a deep sense of pride. Humanity was often underestimated in the universe, yet here he was, proving that intelligence, courage, and adaptability could overcome even the most alien challenges. Lyra looked at him thoughtfully. "The AI won't stop testing. There are more challenges ahead, but I have no doubt you'll continue to surprise it, and me." Alex nodded. "Then let's see what's next." With that, they continued deeper into Station Epsilon 9, ready to face the unknown, armed with trust, courage, and the undeniable strengths of humanity. Alex and Lyra moved through the corridor, their footsteps steady, though the atmosphere felt different now. The earlier tests had been intense, each one teaching them about the station, the AI, and about each other. But as they entered the final chamber, Alex could sense the climax approaching. The walls shimmered with a soft, golden light, and the hum of the station was deeper, resonating through the floor beneath their feet. "This is it," Lyra said quietly. "The AI's central core. Everything we've done leads here. One wrong move could reset all our progress. Alex's heart raced, not from fear, but from anticipation. They had faced zero-gravity chambers, illusion corridors, and trust-based challenges. Each obstacle had shown him the unique strengths of humanity: courage, intuition, and the ability to cooperate under pressure. Now, it seemed the AI wanted to test their ultimate combination of intelligence and character. The chamber's center housed a massive spherical console. Light moved across it in swirling patterns, and strange symbols floated in the air above it. Alex stepped forward carefully, observing the patterns. Lyra mirrored his movements, close, but not crowding. Both aware that balance and timing would be essential. "The AI measures more than logic now," Lyra said softly. "It will observe emotion, perception, and creativity. We must approach this together." Alex nodded. He remembered every lesson the station had taught so far. Hesitation could be dangerous, but blind impulsiveness could be worse. Together, they began to study the symbols, noticing how patterns repeated, shifted, and responded to their gestures. "This one seems like a rhythm sequence," Alex observed, tracing a line of symbols with his hand. "If we activate them in the right order, it might unlock the next stage." Lyra's eyes lit up. "I see it too. But notice how some symbols react differently depending on which hand we use. The AI is testing dual action. We have to coordinate precisely." They moved in perfect synchronization, each of their hands tracing paths in the air, activating symbols at exactly the right moment. The room responded, walls pulsing softly, as if approving of their cooperation. Suddenly, the AI created a new challenge. The symbols began to shift faster, almost chaotically. The room tilted slightly, testing their balance. Alex realized the AI wanted to see if they could maintain composure under increasing pressure. "Stay calm," he said. "Focus on the rhythm, not the movement." Lyra nodded. They synchronized their breathing, matching movements perfectly. Step by step, symbol by symbol, they completed the sequence. The AI's voice filled the chamber, calm but filled with admiration. Human and alien cooperation observed. Emotional resilience verified. Creativity and intuition recognized. Access to central command granted. The sphere in the chamber brightened, revealing data streams and control panels Alex had never imagined. The AI's core systems were now visible and accessible. Alex felt a thrill of awe. The station was a treasure of knowledge and technology, and he and Lyra had earned the right to explore it. "Look at this," Alex said, scanning the information. The station was originally a human research facility. I was designed to test adaptability, intelligence, and emotional response in extreme conditions. We were the perfect candidates." Lyra smiled. "And you passed every test. Humanity's ingenuity is remarkable. You're more capable than many aliens give humans credit for." Alex felt pride swell inside him. For so long, humans had been underestimated in the galaxy, considered fragile and predictable. Yet here he was, proving that human intuition, courage, and creativity could solve problems even the most advanced alien AI could design. The AI spoke again, softer this time, as if reflecting on the journey they had completed. Human traits confirmed: adaptability, problem-solving, emotional intelligence, creativity, and courage. Cooperation between species verified, humanity's potential recognized. Alex turned to Lyra, impressed by the AI's recognition. "It's incredible," he said. "We didn't just survive. We learned, adapted, and succeeded where the AI expected failure." Lyra nodded. "That's what makes humans extraordinary. You're not the strongest or fastest, but your mind, your courage, and your ability to work with others. That's what sets you apart. That's why you endure, even in the most challenging environments." As they explored further, Alex realized that the station held more than just a test. It contained vast stores of knowledge, maps of unexplored space, and technological innovations humans could study. Lyra showed him areas where alien technology had been integrated, systems that humans could reverse engineer and use to advance their own civilizations. This station could change everything for humanity, Lyra said. And it proves one important truth. No matter the challenge, humans can adapt and overcome. You just need to trust your instincts and work together. Alex smiled. He felt a sense of responsibility. Humanity had been given a gift, but also a challenge, to use this knowledge wisely and to continue, proving that humans were capable of facing anything the universe could throw at them. Suddenly, the AI's voice filled the chamber once more. Final assessment complete. Human qualities verified. Alien partnership successful. Station is now under joint stewardship. Alex glanced at Lyra. Joint stewardship? He asked. Lyra nodded. Yes, we share responsibility for the station now. Together, we ensure it functions, protects its knowledge, and continues its mission. It's a partnership, human and alien. Alex's heart swelled with pride. He had not only survived, but had earned respect, cooperation, and recognition. The AI had tested them to the limit, and they had succeeded. It was a triumph of human ingenuity and courage, strengthened by trust and teamwork. As they moved through the final corridors, the station seemed almost alive, humming softly as if satisfied with their progress. The AI no longer posed challenges, it now offered guidance, providing maps, logs, and access to areas previously locked. Alex and Lyra explored each section with care, marveling at the technology and understanding the systems. This is incredible, Alex said, examining a control panel. We could study this for years and still only scratch the surface of what the AI has designed. Lyra nodded, and every step was a test. The AI wanted to see if humans could rise to challenges, think creatively, and work together. You've proven it. Humanity's strengths are clear: adaptability, courage, intelligence, and cooperation. Alex realized that this journey had changed him. The challenges had tested not only his mind and skills, but his character. He had learned to trust, to act decisively, and to think creatively under pressure. And he had done it alongside an alien partner who had respected and challenged him in equal measure. As the chamber lights dimmed and the AI settled into a calm hum, Alex turned to Lyra. We did it. We proved something important. Lyra smiled, her eyes bright. Yes, we proved that humans are capable of more than most give them credit for. That courage, intelligence, and trust can overcome even the most advanced challenges. That's what the AI was designed to measure, and you passed spectacularly. Alex felt a sense of fulfillment unlike anything he had experienced before. Humanity had been tested, and he had been the instrument of that success. The lessons he had learned, the challenges he had faced, and the cooperation he had shared with Lyra would stay with him forever. The AI spoke one last time. Almost reverently, human qualities verified. Cooperation complete. Station operational under joint stewardship. Your journey demonstrates the extraordinary potential of your species. Continue to adapt, to learn, and to overcome. Alex looked at Lyra, and she nodded. Then let's continue, she said. There's so much to explore, so much to learn. Humanity's journey is only beginning, and now we are part of it together. Alex and Lyra walked through the final corridors of Station Epsilon 9. The challenges of the past were behind them, but the lessons they had learned would guide every step forward. They had faced the unknown, adapted, and succeeded. Humanity had triumphed not through strength alone, but through courage, creativity, and trust. A reminder that no matter how vast or alien the universe might be, humans could endure, innovate, and prevail. The station hummed with approval as they approached the observation deck. Through the reinforced windows, they could see the stars stretching endlessly in all directions. Alex felt a profound connection to humanity's place in the cosmos. The universe was vast and full of challenges, but it was not unconquerable. Do you think the AI will create more challenges? Alex asked. Lyra smiled. Perhaps. But whatever it does, humans are ready. You've proven that adaptation, ingenuity, and courage can overcome anything. That's the essence of humanity. Our strength isn't just in our bodies, but in our minds, our hearts, and our ability to rise to challenges. Alex looked out at the stars, feeling a surge of hope and pride. Humanity had been tested, and it had passed. Together with trust, courage, and ingenuity, humans could face any challenge, explore any frontier, and thrive in even the most alien environments. The journey of Station Epsilon 9 was complete for now, but for Alex and humanity, the adventure had only just begun. They turned to each other, ready to face the future. Together, human and alien, they would explore the stars, unlock the secrets of the universe, and prove that the spirit of humanity could overcome anything. And in that moment, Alex knew it was true. Humanity's ingenuity, courage, and cooperation could light the darkest reaches of space, guiding them toward endless possibilities.